A warning from the president of Ball State tonight. In-person classes will be suspended if students don't behave this weekend. Jeffrey Mearns sent a letter to students this week saying he's concerned about the increase of cases on campus. He said it's not because of classrooms or residence halls, but the choices students are making off campus. Mearns says several students and 3 fraternities are facing disciplinary action so far. Students at Notre Dame will actually return to in-person classes on Wednesday. School leaders said today that cases are declining and that it's safe to return. Classes first started August 10th, but 8 days later, classes moved to online only after a spike in cases. 8 Greek houses are ordered to quarantine at Indiana University Bloomington. The rest are being told to suspend in-person activities until mid-September. News 8's Travis Robinson tells us what prompted the action from university leaders.
The university announced they saw an alarming number of positives coming from the Greek community, so they're doing everything they can to make sure it stops there. IU says 2,600 of their 40,000 students live in communal housing outside of student dorms. So they've been keeping a close eye on the Greek system throughout the year so far. They told Greek students in 8 houses to lock down for 14 days, while the other 32 have to suspend everything except dining and housing. I spoke to several Greek students about the changes who say other Greek students are a little scared by the news. They say many have been very careful not to interact with other houses, not hang out in big groups, and post signs on their door to remind others to wear a mask. Those I spoke to say some students have even opted just to leave campus entirely for the quarantine if they can. Greek students say they're disappointed that the new restrictions are in place, but ultimately say it's the right thing to do.
Quarantining for the other houses will put not only those houses under precaution more and realize that it's a bigger deal than it is, but everybody else as well, not just in the Greek life, but IU, realizing that we do need to follow the rules that IU sends out in Monroe County and everything legitimately. Yeah.
Now, IU says they'll likely be testing all Greek students again next week to make sure the quarantine is working. I'm Travis Robinson, Wish TV, wishtv.com, and follow us on Facebook.
Travis, thank you very much. The pandemic forcing furloughs and cuts in the IU athletic department. Beginning October 1st, all department staff members will have to take at least a 2-week unpaid furlough. All other employees will have their hours reduced to either every other week or cut entirely. Department leaders say the cuts are necessary due to the cancellations of events last spring and this fall.